hear that? That was the sound of a fresh, ice-cold ecto cooler being cracked open.
And
It's time to play Ghostbusters.
and by ice cold, I mean my house is always 25 degrees. Because I am the Ice Queen.
Also, you might have noticed that this is...
Video Game Playing Friends Club.
And I am Eric, and...
I am Frankie Coleman.
And we are playing Ghostbusters Without Winston.
Oh, that like it's glaring. It's never not an issue. Like every frame Winston is not on screen is because you couldn't select him. if you could like if he had the worst stats in the game, if Winston was selectable, would you only choose Winston?
Yes.
I'm not asking you for the reason you might think I'm asking you.
Not because I'm black, but because, okay, so this is a...
Stamina is very important. Stamina is health.
This is a really interesting interpretation of these characters, first off, I just want to say.
This is...
Oh, no, I also want to say that we are operating in a post-Ghostbusters 2016 world.
Isn't that crazy?
And I'm going to pick Egon because he's my second favorite after Winston. I can't be Winston, so...
I think everyone in the world who isn't themselves a ghoul.
So does this take place during the movie? Or?
It's weird. The copyright says 84. This game.
Thank you, Earthquake. If so, hey, thank you, Earthquake. We'll be busy again. We'll have work.
Help me, Ghostbusters! Ghosts have appeared in my home.
So this is about like the day-to-day life.
Yeah, this is like it's a platformer, but it's also kind of like a job management.
Tables move by themselves and the shelves fly around the house. Poor lady.
She looks really like haggard. It's okay. I'm here by myself. That's never happened ever, but it's going to happen today here on Video Game Playing Friends Club.
So only Egon plays. Okay, so yeah, we are operating in a post. We actually just saw the new Ghostbusters.
We saw it last night, and
I think it's officially out today as of this recording. And we loved it. We loved the new Ghostbusters. It
was I guess I'll state this first.
Oh my god!
I personally like Ghostbusters is my favorite movie. I never thought it was a barn burning scream laughter movie. It's always funny. It's always entertaining. It's always
burning scream laughter. Sorry,
it's a real barn burner. It's not like
barn burner.
Yeah. I never thought it was one of those movies. I don't think it was.
Made me go this way. But I have never played this game.
Isn't that weird? You've known me for what, 15 years, and I've never like sat you down to play this.
Oh my, you can crawl.
Yeah. Harold Ramis is in this fucking video game.
God bless his soul.
Harold Ramis, comedy god.
Rest in peace, Harold Ramis.
He's up in heaven with Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, we don't believe in heaven.
Oh my god, you gotta really lie prone to get through some of these. Okay.
Slimer is an item. That's a
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine living here? Yeah, this woman thinks that floating tables are her issue.
I was just gonna say, oh my god.
This is, folks. You should play Anatomy. You should go to Kitty Horror Show on itch.io and buy Anatomy the game. And once you play it, you'll understand why this reminds me of it.
Why is this lady have spike? What is this room for this?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You're supposed to jump on the ghost.
Christ.
The ghost is there to help you.
No, I know. I was trying to jump on it, but
the controls are kind of funky, right?
There's also a spike trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played this game. But Jesus Christ.
It was one of the first video games I ever played.
Now let me ask you something.
Yes.
Did you get this game before you saw the Ghostbusters movie?
Danny, this game came out in '89.
Your brother.
My brother Danny, who you may remember from Ghouls and Ghosts. He rented this game from Mr. Gupta's video store. A store in East Brunswick, New Jersey that no longer exists, but if you're familiar with the area, it's near Terra Greens.
What happens if I get... No, he's not an item.
No, you have to shoot him.
Oh.
And then he cracks open an egg, and you suck out his ghost soul, which is made of hot dogs, and John Belushi.
I was going to say, I've claimed the ghost of John Belushi. Oh, boy. oh, man. Oh, wait, is that a platform?
Yes, it is.
There's a lot going on.
Like this ghost is clearly trying to help this woman get to this empty spot in her house.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the point?
Oh, okay, so, I did not see the movie before I saw this, as far as I can remember.
I'm sorry for anyone out there who knows the...
Eric must be one of those SJWs who funded the new movie, because you're not a true fan!
I did fund the new movie, I saw it opening night.
Oh my god, we did.
I saw it before opening night.
Yeah, we saw a special... It made $3.4 million, without anyone knowing it was out.
Oh my god. I am disgracing Harold Ramis right now.
Yeah.
On screen. Yeah, but we like the new movie a lot, actually.
It's a wonderful film.
I'm sad that there's no way to play as those characters in a game that looks like this. Oh my god, I suck. This is fucking bullshit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I guess
you were joking when you said this is hard.
This is very hard. The people who made this are Compile, the people who made Puyo Pop. And this was made around the same time as Puyo. Can you imagine making Puyo Pop and the only good Ghostbusters game for that came out in America for 20 years?
And what was I gonna say about
just run past that fork and knife. That flatware.
Okay.
The game came out in '88 or '89, and it may have been an accident that it came out around the second movie. Honestly.
Why does this lady have safes, and why does she have bombs in them?
She doesn't want you stealing her money!
That's okay. Is that a boss?
It looks like one, doesn't it? It's Baswoon.
Is that a Metroid?
Yes, it is. It's I believe Baswoon is that thing.
Sad that I know that.
That snake you fight in Meridia.
Now, where is the other Ghostbusters? I keep getting sidetracked. But yeah, we like the new movie. I don't want to spoil anything. I think we're not going to spoil anything.
I will say one thing.
But I guess by the time this goes up, probably people have seen it.
I'm going to try and put this up Monday.
Am I winning?
Yeah. Are you ever? I think you're always winning when you're a Ghostbuster. Let's put, that's the ground floor.
But yeah, I like the new characters a lot, and I really would like to see them in more stuff. Sadly, the Ghostbusters 2016 game
has nothing to do with those four characters.
Yeah, it does not have those characters in the movie, and looks like shit. So otherwise, we probably would have ended up getting that. But
maybe if you get closer and
yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything.
You can like shoot at an angle.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh my god.
Was there no point to come here?
There was no point in...
I'm sorry.
There was no point in defeating that ghost who was only trying to kiss you.
Is that game over? It is, isn't it?
Oh, go to item shop. Because you have some cash. This is... I'm sorry. I forgot this man was in this shop.
Holy shit.
You have to, buy some goggles. Why does he sell you those?
It can be utilized when you look around in the dark. About this, you will have a problem. Okay.
He's right. He's very intelligent. You have enough peeking dunks.
Say buy 2 goggles.
Yeah, buy 2 because you're gonna need they're really only for one level. The level that scared me when I was little.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So my brother Danny rented this when I was little.
There's weapons.
This is extremely inaccurate.
This
This is
Einstein.
It's like Einstein leaning a little more towards Christopher Lloyd and Rick Sanchez. It's like it's weird. It's way before Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty, but it looks a little bit like him.
Taking a swig of Ecto Cooler. 3-way shop. Okay, I don't know money about. Why is he selling? Is this like is this the Ghostbusters' dad?
In this video game, this is
the father of the Ghostbusters.
This is Papa Ghostbust.
Now, I don't want to be a bother.
What?
But why is Winston not in this game? I want a conclusive answer.
I'm not going to give the also racist response that this game was made in Japan in 1989.
I want to know why.
I guess that's also me saying, but I don't think that's why. I honestly, I don't have a reason.
Where am I supposed to go?
Go left. Oh. You were going the right way before, where Slimer was?
Yeah, but that way led to that dead end. Jesus.
There must be another way to go.
Come on, Egon.
I'm sorry, Eric. I can't even do the Maurice LaMarche version. Come on, Deborah! I gotta bust some ghosts!
What was I kind of said it before. I don't even know.
You were talking about why Winston isn't in this game.
Yeah.
Unless like
this ghost only attacks one. Oh.
Yeah, unless unless Hardcore Gaming 101 had or like Sega or like Sega Vibe, whatever, I forget what it's called. There's a Sega enthusiast Twitter account that has a lot of translated interviews from the late 80s and early 90s. Unless someone interviewed Compile back then and asked why Winston isn't in the game, I don't have an answer.
Yeah, this leads to a dead end, right?
No, go through that door again. Wait,
that's what that face was.
Yeah. Huh. So, I guess try going downstairs. What the heck? Can you like?
I guess this is like a secret area.
Yeah, and this is one of the
Peking duck the healing.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you supposed to go?
Maybe
Maybe.
supposed to go this way.
Yes, go right. Oh, there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. This is the mini boss.
Encounter.
Yeah.
Should I eat my duck?
Yeah, eat that duck. Eat the duck in front of the ghoul. Okay.
Holy.
The song. You're fighting Ren Hoek.
Dude, I look like I'm fighting Abaddon.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're fighting Abaddon, who was summoning Ren Hoek 2 years before he was made.
Oh boy, can I shoot like a laser or something? Oh, there.
Actually, you can use that on the mini boss. Yeah.
Oh,
And this is one of the sections where you will actually be tasked with acting like a real Ghostbuster. You're going to be, you're gonna have to trap him, and it's really hard.
Am I hurting him?
Yes, you are. I don't. That's not a bunny. I don't know what that is. This is I could never.
Oh my God.
I could defeat this ghost when I was a kid, but I could not catch him. You get way more points for catching the ghost.
How do I throw a trap down?
I
can't tell if I'm hurting him.
I think maybe you have to shoot that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing you have to shoot.
This is bizarre.
The great thing about Ghostbusters was anything that isn't like a grounded human could be a ghost. Like as long as it doesn't make sense, it works.
I always really liked that. It was like
like that's clearly a bear of some sort.
like is that the ghost of a person?
Yes, that represents like a magician's soul. A magician lord.
He takes a death-defying leap.
Oh my gosh. This game is so difficult. Throw the bomb, I guess.
Oh jeez, Egon. Come on, Egon. Oh,
I'm trying my best.
come on, Egon. No! Can I just leave him?
Yeah, you have 9 continues?
Yes.
Guess it's time to crack open my cooler. Gonna slam her in the cooler.
What's the energy tank do?
That might power up your shot.
It doesn't explain anything. I'll keep saving my money. I'm keeping me money.
Maybe try a different shop.
I do need some duck though.
Damn, that's what $1,500
for a duck.
It's a good duck. It costs more than night vision goggles.
Wait,
what was the economy like in the
How
¡80s?
do they allow it to be called gyoza?
Is that actually gyoza?
Yeah, it is.
I thought those were
I'm
dumplings.
just surprised it was called that. I like how those aren't like energy bombs. It's just a bomb.
Oh yeah, what was your connection to Ghostbusters as a child? Because it was different than mine.
Okay, I just wasted all my money.
Why did you buy all those bombs?
So I need them. Egon needs them.
You don't have to do this level.
Oh, I don't?
Yeah, no, you can do a different level.
I want to kill that fucking ghost though. Again. Was my connection to Ghostbusters?
Yeah, 'cause I guess that's why we're recording this.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, my dad showed it to me.
Your dad showed you a lot of action movies, right?
Yeah, because I guess I was pretty young when Ghostbusters came out.
You were not born.
Oh my
You were born in '85, and this came out in '84, June of '84, same day as Gremlins.
But not this game.
No, this game came out in '89.
Yeah. It's kind of
And your mom didn't play Genesis, so.
Yeah, no, Sega was mine. It's kind of weird it came out 4 years after.
It came out around.
That's even worse then, because Winston was in the cartoon.
Oh yeah, Winston, like in the first movie, Ernie Hudson is not listed on the posters. He's not shown in many of the posters. He wasn't. The people making the movie considered him, but the admin did not.
Yeah, but what I mean is leaving him out of the game is even worse.
It is worse. I don't know why they did that.
What was I gonna say? My connection to Ghostbusters. Yeah, my dad showed it to me.
What did you think of it?
I liked it.
I guess you have to shoot the head exclusively.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't mean to jump that high.
Ooh, boogers!
Fuck?
You have 8 bombs, so I guess use them on the, There you go. Now you're playing with power.
Yeah, my connection with my dad showed it to me. I liked it a lot as a kid, and I liked the cartoon. But I wasn't like...
You weren't a ghost head.
I won't say... I loved Ghostbusters. But I wouldn't say I was, one of those frothing nerds on the internet that was like...
It's weird.
The way it split apart like that was kind of scary.
Look at its neck hole. It also has teeth.
God.
Boogers!
It homes in on you.
Yeah, homing booger. Throw those bombs.
Eat some chicken.
Eat some duck.
Duck.
You're getting cornered.
Come on.
I was shown... I'm not exactly sure what the first thing of Ghostbusters I was shown was. My first memory of Ghostbusters is seeing the beam of light from Ghostbusters 2 entering the museum and thinking, this is scary, I don't want to watch this.
That one.
And then I saw the cartoon. Oh, okay, this is where you have to be a Ghostbuster.
How do I trap it?
Shoot...
Oh, you can't aim it.
There. And I don't know why. I guess it just unlocked all these things in me from when I these things that were predetermined to be enjoyments of mine.
Oh, come on!
You still won, but
how are you supposed to do that?
It's really hard. This game is too hard. This game is too hard to be that enjoyable. Honestly, it's a very good game, but back when it came out, I don't think there was a gauge for difficult or not difficult in games back.
Did they have to there was no market test? What the fuck is that?
This is the boss.
What are you up to?
What are you up to? You woke me up just when I was sleeping good.
He looks like he's from a different
I'm
franchise.
an artichoke!
He looks like he's from a different franchise. Oh boy.
You can't do anything about these.
Oh. Why is Egon by himself?
I don't know. This game makes no sense. The one, another game that you might see from us directly after this one is a better representation of Ghostbusters.
Jesus Christ.
This is chaos.
Okay, I'm going to a different level.
Alright. We go to continue, but just choose a different level.
How do I...
Action start.
Sorry, lady.
Sorry, I'm gonna go to an easier house.
Push trigger to exit?
Trig. Excuse me, Eric, it's trigonometry.
Yeah, but what's trigger? What's trig? What's the trig button?
Oh wait, do you actually have to do all that level? Push trigger to exit. Item shop. I guess you... No, you don't have to do it. Press the shoot button.
Oh, trig like the gun. No, it's... Yeah, it puts me...
Huh, I guess we have to do this level.
Wait, what is exit? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I could have sworn you could choose a different level.
Alright, well, I don't have to fight the other guy again, right?
Oh, you got rid of him.
Huh?
You got rid of him.
He's gone.
We got one.
We got one! Oh, God damn it.
Eric lied.
That's one hit I can't have against the boss now. I didn't get any duck.
Against Artichoker.
It's a Mario RPG anime.
Yes, it is. What's the other one called?
I didn't know there was another one.
There's another variant of it. I think it's part of the reason I don't like Artichoke.
Yo, this fucking game. I don't know how I feel about it.
You want me to try after this?
Yeah. I don't buy that this lady can move through this house at all.
Maybe she's the ghost.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, come on. Don't you hit me in my butt. Come on, Egon.
Don't hit me in my
What
butt.
would happen if I picked Benjamin? Oh, fuck.
I do have a little snippet I read today about Harold Ramis.
I did read that also.
There's a very, very good art. If you go to Paul Feig's Twitter, it's a place I found it. I forget the name of the website. There's a very good article about Harold Ramis, written by his daughter, about growing up with a dad who is Egon, and how he is nothing like Egon. He's a very sweet, kind-hearted man.
Hey, Egon is no.
Well, Egon is nice and he is kind, but he is very cold and stiff. On like that's his character, is that he's unapproachable and collects mold spores and fungus.
Doesn't he fall in love with Janine though?
It's implied that
they can't give me a full life bar over this.
Egon doesn't need that shit.
That's ridiculous. How do I skip this?
You don't skip it. You have to read everything I say.
He's from Final Fantasy.
You can't hurt him yet. You can only hurt him when he's skinny.
How am I supposed to dodge these attacks?
Oh, the bomb gets rid of that stuff.
This is insane.
So I guess save the bomb.
Tell me, how am I supposed to get?
Save the bomb for when all of them are out now.
Oh, I guess I can shoot the attacks while they're.
Yeah. You can also, yeah.
Alright. Here, you play. This is too fucking hard for me. I don't know this game.
Oh, I haven't played it much in a while. I got really into Ghostbusters right after, like, around the time 2 came out, because that's when I was just old enough to conceive thoughts. Because Ghostbusters, the Nintendo Entertainment System, Arthur, and Ghouls and Ghosts are all older than me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, you know, I think it's weird that, well, not weird, but I think it's interesting that, like, these 80s brands were still, like, getting things, like, 4 or 5 years after. Like, I feel like the way time passed back then was, like, people were more accepting of old things. Like, I feel like if a movie got a game 5 years later now, we'd all be like, why?
Yeah,
like,
everything moves a lot faster now.
Like, but yeah, like, I mean, I know Ghostbusters had the cartoon and the stuff to also work off, but this seems clearly based off of the movie.
This is based off of the first movie. It is the only thing with any of their actual images that was sold to people that wasn't like a poster or a shirt. Oh.
But you get money. Well, sometimes you get money.
Lady, I'm just trying to rob you. I don't know why you're behaving this way.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, my connection to the Ghostbusters is like,
darn.
I like the movie, the cartoon. I don't remember too much about Ghostbusters 2, but I wasn't like a frothing nerd about it. Like, when I was really alienated, I felt when they announced the new movie and everyone was like, well, not everyone, but people were like going crazy about how like you can't remake Ghostbusters and this and that. And
everyone, including the people who made it, like everyone who was ever approached to direct Ghostbusters said, "I'm not doing that." Seth Rogen said he was pinned to be in it, and his response was, "That better be a really fucking good script."
Yeah.
Because like you can't. It's like remaking Casablanca.
Well, that wasn't a remake. That was for the sequel.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't do anything with this property because the first one is in a safe in our minds.
Well, I guess what I mean is I didn't revere the movie. Like, I loved it, like Ghostbusters, but I didn't. It wasn't like I didn't hold it to like some like the way a lot of people were going off about it. I guess when they announced the new one, like I was just like, to me, I always saw Ghostbusters as a thing where you can, as a concept that you can riff off of easily. Like,
yeah, that's
like,
what it was for.
Yeah, like I never felt like you needed to have only like, you know, Venkman, Stan, Winston, and Egon for it to be valid and stuff like that. Like, I always saw it as a concept that multiple people can do multiple things with and have wildly different takes on. So it never really.
Oh boy,
the remake didn't bother me. Yeah, he's fucking hard, right?
Yeah.
And but the idea of a remake didn't bother me. And I ended up liking it, the new one. So I mean,
it was made by
it feels very different than the original, but I think that's okay. Like I've already seen the original, so.
Oh no! Paul Feig was approached by the then director of Sony, head of Sony, and asked to direct a Ghostbusters movie that I believe had been written at that time. And his immediate response was like, "I can't do that. No one can do that." Or not maybe like it was a sequel at that point.
3,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Ghostbusters 3, and he was asked to direct it, and he said no because like no one can do that. And the directors I'm gonna keep calling her the director. The director's response was, "Why don't any of you comedy guys want to do this movie?" Because they all like it too much, and they know they would ruin it, or they thought they would ruin it. Who knows what would actually happen? He actually mulled it over, and I forget if she approached him again or he approached her and said, "What if I could do it with what if I could make this movie?" I'm paraphrasing what he said. Yeah, what if I could make this movie with the people I want to make this movie with, which all happen to be funny women, and make it a new idea, make it like a new movie that's not completely attached to the first one. She immediately, the director of Sony was she immediately said yes, and days later everything was unleashed. Like, they desperately wanted this to come back for the longest time.
Yeah.
There was a fight between Harold Ramis and Bill Murray, like a real fight that did happen that wasn't resolved for a long time.
What was that about? Because I read about that feud.
I didn't know about that my entire life. That was about something that happened on the set, or maybe a few things that happened on the set of Groundhog Day. Possibly the best movie Harold Ramis, the director, and Bill Murray, the actor, ever made.
Now, what was it about? Do you know? Or?
I don't know what the fight was about. I just know that it got in the way of their friendship and they didn't talk for a long time.
Yeah, I was really sad to read that because
it's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
especially after Harold Ramis passed.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh shoot! I think
yeah,
I got it.
I thought I was more cool with the idea of a new cast than a oh, you might got it. Yeah, do you have them?
I think I have it now. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I was more cool with a new cast than a
yes.
Than a sequel featuring, like, you know, they're pushing 70s versions of the characters.
Yeah, I believe Bill Murray's response was, "Nobody wants to watch old men chase ghosts." That is what I don't know if he said that. That is a quote I read.
I remember him saying something like that, and I do want to see that.
I want to see. Everyone wants to see that now, but like, you can't do it.
But I get what he means. Like, I'd rather have.
If Bill Murray, like, for people, if anyone's watching this and getting mad, they're like, "Well, they should have made it. Like, they had all these chances." If one of them, if even one person who made a sequel to something that was made out of love and passion, if even one of them didn't want to do it anymore, there's no reason to do it.
Yeah, I'd rather, like, if Bill Murray wanted to do it, I'd rather have
3 big ones.
A new thing than than Bill Murray sleepwalking through a movie.
Yeah.
You know? Otherwise, you get something like Garfield.
This is the very peculiar, right? I think it says it for any one of them, no matter who finishes the.
If a ghost tangles with me, it'll be his last mistake. Egon is saying this.
Egon Spengler.
You've got some money, so let's party. Quote, Egon quote.
Is that Tetris?
Yeah, they're playing Tetris.
They're playing Tetris on a Sega system?
On their DOS
computer. On their MS-DOS, on a system.
That doesn't look like the Firehouse.
It does. No, it's not the
got
Firehouse.
A fireplace in the house.
Yeah, this is.
You see this? Why aren't the nerds raging about this? This is inaccurate. Winston's not here.
They don't have that alarm clock in the background. There's no fireplace in the Firehouse.
Does this take place between when the movie begins, but before they meet Winston? Is that the canonical? If you go on the Ghostbusters wiki and they look at the timeline of events, did they squeeze this game into like the into the middle of the?
I could choose a level that will completely blow that out of the water.
Is Stay Puft in this game?
Yes.
So
unabashedly, it is like well, you have to put him in.
So this game is breaking.
It's like making an Elvis cartoon character and not putting him in a onesie.
So Stay Puft the last boss?
No.
So
this game like go like.
Oh wait, no, isn't Death the last boss in this?
No, that's the last boss I saw. I don't know you know what?
Wait, sleep on a stone tap. So we're already veering off course.
Yeah. Oh, this game is a story. It looks really old. There's some letters inscribed on it.
That's a very gracious drawing of Ray. I feel like should he be a little bigger?
Well, I think there's a way we can read it.
The way Bill Murray is drawn in this game is interesting.
He looks like Michael Myers. And that's not because that's what Bill Murray looks like.
Did they see this game? Those actors?
I think they all saw
Did
it.
Ernie Hudson have to be told that he wasn't going to be?
Why am I not in that game?
I'm gonna keep harping on this. I'm sorry for people.
No,
who are
you
watching.
should.
I'm gonna keep bringing it up. But like,
Folks, if you came to see a whole playthrough of this game and you wanted to see it done quick in the summer, you're not gonna see it.
You have 3 Ghostbusters.
Let's get to it. Most of the Ghostbusters.
Why did you just put the 4th one in? This is offensive.
What, like,
I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this game as.
Are you going to
racist.
compile your thoughts and send them to Sega?
I'm going to. I'm officially outraged. He just said let's do it Ghostbusters, but no Winston.
This is an AU where racism reigns supreme.
Imagine being a little kid who wants to just play as
That's one letter away from being disgusting.
He wants to play as Winston, his favorite character, and he picks up the game. And at first he's like, "Oh, maybe you have to unlock him later, like in the movie. He comes in later."
That I would love if you had to unlock Winston in a video game. That means that like he holds some dominion over the others.
Wait, what if Winston really is in this game, but we just haven't gotten to him yet?
What if he's the last
Winston's
boss?
the final boss.
This is what's so I'm not in the game, huh? You want me to tell you what the last boss is? Because we're not gonna see it.
Just Winston's giant floating head.
It's a fully rendered drawing of Ernie Hudson in the style of old Seygah Genehsiss covers, like what was it, Bill Plimpton's baseball? You know what I'm talking about? That guy that looks like Bill Clinton.
Floats around the screen and shoots giant screen-wide laser beams that you have to jump over.
Let's see. We have enough money for something.
Who is the last boss of this game? 'Cause we're not getting to it.
The last boss, and I don't know why this is the last boss. Again, I don't like attributing things to this is because this is where this game came from. Because they also made a Ghostbusters game that had nothing to do with where they're from. The
They
last
also put
boss,
Einstein in it.
yeah, the last boss is a gigantic. It's a full floating, roaming vapor. It can only be described as a vapor because it has no legs. It's like Slimer. It is a samurai ghost. That is the last boss.
So,
It is most of a samurai.
They weren't like. Did anyone look over this game?
Sega didn't. I think Sega just said, "Here's money. Like we got the Ghostbusters license. Draw these guys before they know they're in it. Draw Bill Murray before he realizes what he is."
Bubble gun.
Bubble Buddy.
Did they watch this movie?
That doesn't sound like we should buy that.
Yeah.
Explosives.
Why do they need those?
Three-way shot is what we should go for. Special
Who
suit.
is this character?
What do you want to name him? It's up to you to name him.
Like, no, he's the Ghostbusters' dad. He's Mr. Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ghostbusters. It's Mr. Video Game.
Yeah, but in the instruction manual, I guess is what I'm wondering. Like, what is he? Apartment money.
Well, we'll find out next time on Video Game Playing Friends Club. See you, folks!